Hello.
Hello. Hi,
Hi,
Megha.
Subhash.
Good evening.
Good evening. Sorry for keeping you waiting for 2 minutes there. I was
Oh,
facing some technical issues with my Zoom,
no,
so I'm so
no
sorry
need to
about
say,
that.
no need to say sorry. I'm happy that you are here.
Thank you so much. So, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well and I'm happy. So you can guess from the fact that I am smiling from year to year.
Of course. It's quite visible and evident, and I'm happy to see that. So, what was the best thing that happened today?
Uh, you can tell me that it's like a cliche, but the fact is that I'm taking this session. That is the best thing this happening.
Aren't you the sweetest? Thank you very much. And how is the weather in your city?
Today it's a little, respite for us because a bit drizzling was there.
Mm-hmm.
So it was not as much hot as we used to get for last few days.
Okay, so that's a good thing. In Bangalore, I think we still haven't received any respite from the rains. It's just pouring day and night.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's the other way around. So
Yeah.
when we say that we are not getting respite from hot,
Yes.
sunny weather,
Mm-hmm.
so you are not getting respite from your rain.
Exactly. So this Ganesh Chaturthi festival, I was supposed to celebrate it with my parents in Mysore, but I couldn't travel there because the bus stand, right, from where we normally catch the bus for Mysore, it was flooded. It was literally flooded.
Oh,
The
yes,
buses
yes,
were
yes.
submerged, half submerged. So that was the case in
Yes,
Bangalore.
yes. I just saw some on YouTube. I did not watch the YouTube, but there
Okay.
was a caption that Bengaluru submerged in water, these roads.
Right. Yeah, fortunately, the area in which I live, there's not much of a waterlogging issue. It's there, but not very severe. But those parts of Bangalore which we depend on for commute and all, that is gone. That's completely submerged, flooded in water.
Okay,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
you missed your Mysore.
Yes, yes. I couldn't go to Mysore. However, I went to my aunt's place in Bangalore itself. I went early morning, so I did be a part of the puja and the festivities, but not with my parents. That's the regret.
Yeah, yeah. That regret will be there. Yeah.
Yes,
After all, you missed your parents on this auspicious day.
correct. I normally celebrate with them only. And tell me about you. Did you celebrate the festival or you don't?
No, I didn't celebrate, but at my home, my wife
Yeah.
arranged puja for Ganesh Chaturthi, a
Uh-huh.
small one. So she did arrange, and we prayed
Hmm.
before Lord Ganesha only this month.
Oh, that's a nice thing. That's how we also do normally. It's not a grand celebration. It's just a
Hmm.
very intimate ritual that we follow, and that's it. That's all we do. Okay.
Okay.
So, what is that one thing in your home that you can't live without? Is there anything like that? Are you attached to any object?
Any object?
Yeah. Anything.
Maybe my bed. I don't know. Maybe whenever I come home and I feel like taking rest, I go to bed and lying down, take a book,
Uh-huh.
and I read book lying down there.
Okay. Okay. So that is one good point that you mentioned, books. Okay.
Yes.
Let's imagine that you are on a 12-hour flight and the
Mhm.
only entertainment that you could bring was a book. No iPads, no mobile phones, nothing. Just a book. What
Yes.
book would you choose for a 12-hour journey?
Right now, I can say about only because few days back, say for last uh, 10 to 15 days, I
Yeah.
read some of the books of Sudhamurti written by Sudhamurti. So I
Uh-huh.
like them very much. It
Okay.
generated interest in
Hmm.
me to read more. And after completing those books, again I place an order for another book. So I think if uh, the books written by Sudhamurti are available with me on the flight, it will be great. I will be able to spend my time 12 hours. I don't know when it will fly. the times will fly actually. I will be
Exactly.
flying and the time will also fly.
Very clever. I must give you that. That was very clever. And I think Sudha Murthy, the way she writes, she's such a prolific writer,
Yes,
first of
yes.
all.
Hmm.
And her style of writing, I feel it's not too complicated, right? It's so easy to understand. Any
So
person,
easy. Yes,
yeah.
that is the
So,
best part,
right.
and it always generates interest that after finishing one page, I don't feel like to leave it there and always try to go to the next page.
Yeah, I agree with you completely. So, have you ever read any book that made you open the dictionary after every sentence? Have you ever read books like that too?
I don't know whether I mentioned it before you. Uh,
Okay.
there was a book I purchased long back. At that time, I knew a few words about English, but I don't know
Uh-huh.
why. I just bought that book from a railway platform while I was undertaking a journey to a place.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So the book was written by Salman Rushdie. The title was The Shame. Sorry, Same.
Okay.
So whenever I tried to read the book, after reading one or two pages, I just did not understand anything.
Oh.
I tried to go refer the sentence, the words
Mm-hmm.
to dictionaries, but still it didn't help me. I just could not read it.
Okay.
It was the toughest book I have ever acquired, and I could not read it.
Okay. You can see that's the toughest book I've ever laid my hands on. So that will be
Yes,
like a nice
yeah,
informal
I
way of
never,
saying it.
yes.
Okay, so yeah, that must have been pretty difficult. Even I have come across one or two books like that. I don't remember the titles because it was a very long time ago. So now I always make sure I have a preview of the book before I purchased it. Now there's Google Reads and apps like that now. So what I do, I just read a small preview. If I feel the writing is to my liking, then I purchase it.
Okay.
Okay, all right. And which book of Sudhamurti are you reading? Do you remember the title?
I forgot the title. One or two titles that remember. One is the last one is this uh, 3,000 stitches or 300 stitches like that.
Okay,
Have
I
you?
think it's 3,000 stitches.
Yes, yes,
Ordinary people, extraordinary
yes.
stories, something like that. Right? Yeah.
One other was a Wizen, otherwise like that. Another one.
Okay. Okay. Wonderful. Great. So, I hope.
And I teach my grandmother to read, to learn reading or something.
Yeah, how I taught my grandmother to read and other stories. That one.
Yes, yes, yeah, yeah, that one.
That's a lovely book, to be honest. That book is full of stories, and each story has a moral attached to it. So
Yeah.
I really enjoyed reading that.
And
Oh.
what I like is that all these are
Mhm.
anecdotes because all these things happen in her life, and she is sharing what happened. So that
Mhm.
is the thing that I like. These
Hmm.
actual things that happen with her.
Hmm. Okay. So, if you could write an autobiography, what would be the title of your book?
Title of my book, autobiography.
Mhm.
It's me and my life.
Me and my life.
It's me and my life.
Okay. That's quite interesting, but pretty self-explanatory then, right?
One
So,
incident,
hmm.
one story that I have read in one of the books written by Sudhamurti. She shared that she was in London, this Heathrow Airport.
Okay.
So there she was standing in a queue, and there were one lady before standing was standing before her.
There was a
Sud-
lady. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Suddenly she turned around and told her that, "What are you doing in this queue? You are not supposed to be here. This is for the business class person people.
Hmm.
There is another queue. You can go and stand there for the economy class."
Oh.
So So they judge by her dress that she is not a person who can afford a business class ticket on a flight.
That's pretty
So that
brutal.
was, yeah.
Yeah.
So she shared this incident,
Mm-hmm.
and later they came to know about her that actually she told them that why cannot I stand there? She did not tell them that she had a ticket of business class. They kept them in suspense, and they thought that she is some kind of stupid person that she doesn't know where to stand.
Yeah.
So when actual fact came out, they were in a shock.
Right, right. So it's so sad that simplicity is looked down upon these days, right? So
Yes.
yeah, it's a very sad thing. So how did they react once they found out who she actually is?
Yeah, they are in a state of shock actually. She look at them. Sudhamurti look at them
Yeah.
from far away, from a little far away, and
Okay.
saw their reaction from there.
Okay. No, no, no. How and how did they get to know who she is? And like, did anybody tell those people
No,
who Sudhamurti
there
actually is?
at that time they did not know that she was Sudhamurti. But
Okay.
when she reached the desk, the lady behind the desk was checking the tickets, etc., the boarding
Mm-hmm.
pass. They thought that she would be um, drive away from that place as soon as she reached their desk.
Yeah.
But but when the lady behind the desk
Mm-hmm.
welcomed her, they were in a state of shock. Hey, how come that she
Okay.
is being welcomed by that
Yeah.
lady?
All right, my goodness. So the level of ignorance some people have, it leaves me speechless, right? So
Yeah.
I think it's good to be simple, no matter how much money you earn. It's important to be grounded and not waste your money on unnecessary show off, right?
Yes, and they must not have learned that one, the sentence that don't judge a book by its cover.
Exactly. Yes, yes. Maybe they've read it, they failed to absorb the essence of it. They just read it and let it go.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, that's true. I think Sudhamurti, she's the epitome of, simple living, high thinking. So I think she's the best example of that.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Yeah. So if you could fit one person for this phrase, simple living, high thinking. So which person comes to your mind immediately?
Simple living, I think.
Yeah.
That was, I think, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam.
Great example. Okay.
And it is because of the that right now I am reading that book, this one,
Wings
his
of Fire?
autobiography. Yes. And how come you know that? While reading Sudhamurti's book,
Mm-hmm.
once she mentioned about this book. So
Okay.
when I read that she mentioned about the book, immediately I placed an order and I got the
Okay.
book.
That's nice. So are you enjoying reading that as well?
Yes, yes, really. But there are some pages where there are some technical things about this rocket,
Yes.
etc.
Mm.
So I had
Yeah.
to, I could not understand much about those things, but other things, yeah, it's very nice. Even
He.
in his cases also, he
Uh-huh.
said about some people that he worked with when he succeeded sending this SLB-3 or other rockets, etc. So
Yeah.
they are kind of that some people did not like it, that he was praised for all those achievements.
Right.
So there was jealousy also was there. So then I thought, that,
Okay.
okay, these things also happen in these higher
Fields.
echelons in the society.
Yes.
They represent, but still they
Yes.
are also they also face such kind of things.
Correct, correct. So these emotions like jealousy, cutthroat competition, we only expect it to be in the corporate level. We never assume that even in those fields, these kind of emotions exist, right? So yeah.
Yeah.
And he has written many beautiful poems in that book. It was given to
Yes,
us in our school days, and there were a couple of poems that I had really enjoyed. I don't remember it exactly. I just remember the feeling. Okay.
yes.
All right. So nice talking to you, Subhash. Do you know the meaning of a page turner?
A page turner. No, I don't know.
Okay. If you ever find a book that you feel is very exciting, you just can't put it down. You feel like reading it more and more and more. That kind of a book is called as a page turner. Okay.
Okay, okay,
So yeah. So when you were talking about Sudhamurti's book, I thought I'll tell you about this expression. It's
okay.
a
Nice,
page
nice.
turner.
It's a nice phrase. Yeah,
Yes.
I'll
Yes.
remember that one.
Yeah, so that is the only new word that I can fit today because I think rest of the vocabulary you managed pretty much on your own. Uh, Nothing much to add or correct. Just be careful about using she, they. Sometimes it gets interchanged when you're narrating the story.
Yeah, yeah.
So just be a little mindful of that. That's all. Okay.
Yes, yes. Okay.
So wonderful talking to you as always. Have a lovely evening and I'll see you next time.
Thank you. Thank you very
Most
much.
welcome. Yes. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.